Welcome to the Arctic. Good morning from the Arctic. It is day, I don't even know what day we're on now of the vlog. I've literally got on 5 layers today. I've got 4 thermal layers and the North Face. If you look outside, that's the view. It was snowing last night. It was so loud. It was like a severe storm. We're in the Arctic. I'm in the Arctic Circle. How cool is that? I haven't been ever this far north. I think the temperature, it says it's like 3 degrees, 1 degree, but it says it feels like -6 because of the wind. And hopefully tonight is the big night where we hopefully see the Northern Lights. And yeah, I'm going to walk on TROMSØ, see what the vibe is saying, and see what there is to do here. There isn't much. I mean, it's mainly just the Northern Lights people come up to see, but see what I can find. Right, I made it to the visitor centre, but it's a Sunday, and they're closed. So that's brilliant. The views as well, like the mountain and the fjord in the background, it's just ridiculous. Oh, look at this. I mean, all the snow on those mountains. Incredible to say you've been here. I just want to see the Northern Lights. Alright, it stopped snowing so I can get the camera out. That was a disappointing trip, but I've literally got to watch my feet as well because if you look, I'm literally walking through just complete sludge right now. This is insane. Like, if you look in the back, I'm in the proper Arctic. It's 10 AM on a Sunday, in the centre of town, and let's just look at it. Literally just look at it. There's absolutely no one in sight. Like, I don't know what people do here, but just seems people stay indoors all day until the night, or at least tourists do, until the Northern Lights come out. I seem to be the only one walking around the city centre right now. I'm back in the city centre, like, there's 80,000 people who live here. It feels like there's about 5 people who live here, but here we are in the tourist shop. Some reindeer salami again. Oh, very nice. Much more salty than normal beef. Got some moose now. Also very nice, not as salty. I taste like just literally like beef. Others is a bit weird. And then last but not least, let's try some whale. Right, oh, it's very salty. Not a fan of that. But reindeer was nice. I think the next thing I want to do, I've seen it's quite popular, is go on a cable car across the city, and you get a pretty good view. I think, to me, up on that mountain, that small little, I think that right there is where the cable car sets off from. Because my early morning stroll didn't really work out, because of course it's a Sunday and people don't come to work on Sunday. And it's just so, the weird thing is it's so deserted. There's nobody here. I mean, I'm gonna go on the high street now. If you want to see what a high street looks like, that's completely desolate. This is a high street that is desolate. Yeah, I mean, this is just mental. I'm in this city centre, there is nobody here. Just take a look, like, got the cathedral there. You've got the high street just here. There's nobody in town today, or nobody in the cities today. It's starting to snow. Oh, just take a look. There's about one person. Oh, there's someone over there. With this far north, there's a city of 80,000 people. I'm always thinking, like, who wants to live here? Who decided to come up to live here? I mean, I get if your family's from it and stuff, but people must have moved here to get that big a population. I don't know who moves here, because in the winter the sun here doesn't shine. Right, I found myself in a 7-Eleven in the middle of the Arctic. I need to get a cinnamon bun for breakfast, freshly baked as well. Yeah, what an experience this is so different. Not what I always expecting. I've just walked into the church, northernmost Catholic cathedral in the world, and because it's Sunday, I don't want to intrude, but if you look in there, there is an actual service going on in there. That's pretty well with the people around TROMSØ. That's got to be the northernmost church service this Sunday in the world, probably. Ah! I don't even want to swear, but like, I don't normally swear, but it's getting everywhere. It's in my eyes. This is surprisingly hurts. It's absolutely. Alright, we're back. I think we're absolutely soaked, absolutely covered in snow. There's a storm out there right now. Maybe you can see it better here. It does not come out on camera. I look like an absolute wuss. It might as well be night time right now because look how dark it is and misty. You can barely see over there. Yeah, in terms of Northern Light spotting, this isn't really ideal, is it? About the cable car, I was going to go to the cable car, but looked online and it's closed because the wind is so strong that the cable car's not operating. So it is like literally like a snowstorm out there. There are actually still people walking around, if you can see. Right, we found quite a cool cafe. It's pretty busy actually. I think it's the only cafe that is open. Everyone in TROMSØ seems to come here for lunch. We were over for dinner last night. Everyone seemed to go there for dinner as well. It's probably one of the smallest cities I've ever been to. A guy actually told me that what happens with the Northern Lights tour is that 15 minutes before they go out, they call people in all the villages around TROMSØ, all the towns, to see if it's cloudy there. And of course, the people that reply saying it's not cloudy, or you can sort of see them here. The tour will go there. If you've ever wanted your own pair of Norwegian souvenir shop pants, I sell it here as well. Alright, I take back what I said about the high street this morning. It's actually pretty full right now. It's weird because like we're in the middle of the Arctic and you've literally got like a Burger King, you've got other like big brands here, 7-Eleven back there. I mean, these are all the northernmost things, so that's definitely the northernmost Burger King in the world. The 7-Eleven I saw was the northernmost 7-Eleven. You literally feel like you're in a movie set when you're here. The fact that it's all covered in snow at this time of year, that looks like something from Game of Thrones in the distance. What we just can't understand is how people actually live here. Because if you look in the distance, right, there's like hundreds, if not thousands of homes. They're very, very distant, all along there, on the bottom of the mountain. To not have sun for like 4 months of the year and to not have any darkness for 4 months of the year would be like crazy. Yeah, it's a weird place this, but certainly one that I'll never forget. Alright, so the weather has picked up, which is a good thing. You can sort of see some sun on me now, which is good. We are now going to the cable car place. Alright, so we are at the bottom of the cable car place. You can see that tiny little building on the very top, right there. That's what I'm trying to get to, right at the bottom. So it was closed most of the day, and I refreshed the website, and the warning to say that it was closed had gone away. So I'm assuming it is open. I mean, I don't see any cable cars running, but hopefully it is operating. It looks promising. We're on the top of a mountain in the middle of the Arctic Circle in TROMSØ. It's currently like 0 degrees or less than. It's absolutely freezing. Okay, this camera's it's so wet. It's snowing in like a blizzard. This is the proper Arctic. In the distance, it's TROMSØ there. It's so deep. Your whole leg is in. To try and walk on this is nearly impossible. It's so cold and the wind is so fierce that it actually hurts your face. Like all the snow in your face. You're taking a lashing every time you get a big gush of wind. The snow hits it. It's freezing. Good thing I wore like 7 layers underneath today. That's what I mean. This is definitely something that I'll never forget. It's absolutely bolting.
This is so satisfying.
I can't feel any of my fingers. All 10 of them have gone numb. This tripod even hurts to hold. We got caught in a snowstorm apparently. It's nearly the coldest I've ever been on. That must have been -10, -15. Those winds were from the North Pole, they were saying. That's genuinely just ridiculous how cold that was. No amount of layers can protect you from that. It's now gone. It's now normal again. There's still people out there in the distance right there. There is no way I'm walking through that snow again. Give a like, give a subscribe, whatever you want to do, because this is proper determination. We're in the northernmost city in the world, at like -10 degrees in a snowstorm. That is something, that's probably the greatest view I think I've ever seen. I don't know if many people can beat that view behind me of an Arctic city, the northernmost Arctic city in the world. Something I'll never forget, always treasure. Definitely one for the grandkids. This is going on top of that list. That is generally the best thing I've done all holiday. That view, all the vlogs, every video, Every photo I've taken, that's the best thing I've taken. Well worth the pain. Hi, can I get a hot chocolate?
I'm sorry, the machine is broken.
Quick question, does anyone feel like an ice cream in here? You've got selection, take your pick. The one thing I wanted to warm up is broken. Oh look, it's another storm. Look, see the storm outside, it's just come through again. If you look in the background, you can see another business coming through. It's all cloudy again, and here. We're currently going down, but there's just a snowstorm that's just passed, so I don't know how safe this is going back down, but got to pray that it's all okay. Right, as you can see, we made it back.
Yes.
Alright, we're now aboard the bus. It's a 7-hour journey. I'm praying we see the Northern Lights. It's looking pretty dark, I can't lie out there. So yeah, hopefully we manage to see them. It's a long night. It finishes at 1 AM I think. Literally so excited. It'll be the first time I've ever seen them. Cannot wait.
For us to be able to see Northern Lights. The first thing is darkness. Rarely occur the Northern Lights. But they look now the point where the machine feels about.
Alright, you can barely see me, but we're going through the Arctic now. We've done about probably 40 minutes. Our update is 2 hours later, it's now 8:48. We've just stopped in the middle of nowhere on a random highway. Hopefully there's a good sign.
When we get off the...
Alright, we're all covered up now in the layers. I'm so excited. Right, we are in the middle of absolute nowhere. It's a clear sky. You can see the stars.
Oh, wow.
You can see, look how beautiful that is. It's just coming out now. We've got a show going on. This is insane. You can see it in the distance. Look how green that all is. This is incredible. All that green is Northern Lights. It's absolutely incredible. I'll put the photos on. You can also see the Milky Way, which is just also incredible. This is like a once in a lifetime dream come true. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights, and to finally see them is just incredible. We're back on the bus. It is just honestly one of the best things I've ever seen. I probably look insane. It is ridiculously cold out there. It's like night time in the middle of. We're in Finland right now, in the Finnish wilderness. Right, so literally, as we got back on the bus to get ready to go back, the person came and there was a light show going on. They were flickering so brightly. I took some photos, but it was almost, they were going so active that you couldn't even catch them on camera. But yeah, that's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. They were going like at something like 700 kilometers per hour, something crazy in the sky. Whole sky covered in green. That was genuinely one of the coolest things ever. We were out there for like, what, 3 hours in the Finnish wilderness in the Arctic. But it's so worth it. Right, we're back in the hotel. That was an incredible experience. Actually, on the way back, the woman said that's the best Northern Lights she's seen the whole season, or the whole year, because it's only just started the season. But yeah, honestly, the best thing we've done the whole trip, and such a good way to end the holiday. It was something I'll never forget. We saw the Aurora Borealis, Northern Lights, dancing in front of us. Captured some great photos and videos. All in all, a very good day. If you did enjoy, give it a like, give it a subscribe, comment. You gotta give it. I mean, you're not gonna find a better video than this one. Give it some love, and then on to my next adventure, because this is probably gonna be the end of my Scandinavian adventure. Stay tuned for the next adventure. Follow my Instagram @HarryAndersonTravel to see where I end up next. But for now, thank you for watching, and goodbye.